Good day, class. I am your teacher, Cindy. How are you today? Fine, great. That's good to hear. Now, before we start our discussion for today, let us all stand for a prayer. Miss Eljoy, can you please lead a prayer? Amen. Before you take your seat, please pick up the unnecessary things or trash under your chair and arrange your chairs properly. Let's do a quick roll call for your attendance. One, two. Okay, there are two students who are absent for today. Before we dive into our lesson, let's have some fun. You ready? Okay, I'll divide you into four groups, and each group will be given the jumbled letters. And your task is to rearrange them to form the correct phrase. Am I clear? Okay, after solving the jumbled letters, each group will choose one representative to represent or give a brief explanation of what the phrase is all about. Am I clear? Okay, that's great. Okay, you may now go to your corresponding groups. This is group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. Now you may start brainstorming and try to rearrange. Okay, are you all done? Okay, you may now present group 1. And your answer is media richness theory. That's correct. And your brief explanation, please. Okay, that's right. Now, group 2, same answer. Okay, all right. What about group 3? Okay, that's correct. Group 4? Very good. Okay, since you got all the correct answer, now let's give ourselves a Genisha applause. Do you know what Genisha applause is? One, two, three. One, two, three. Very good, very good, very good. Now let's start. One, two, three. One, two, three. Very good, very good, very good. Okay, that's great, everyone. How was the activity, everyone? Okay, that's great to hear. It was fun. It was great. So the answer to the jumbled letter is media richness theory. So let's have another activity. Are you ready? So this activity is entitled Which Media Should We Use? With the same groups, one, two, three, four. I'll present here three short hypothetical situations one by one and ask each group to identify which communication medium they would use and explain why. Okay, I'll give you 5 minutes for brainstorming. You may start now. So I'll just have to paste here the situations and you may start on brainstorming. Since you are all done, each group will choose a representative to share your choice and reasoning. And she or he will tell us all the group's suggested media. It could be the text message, email, video call, etc. Okay, now let's present. Yes, that group 1. Okay, that's correct. That's right. Okay, thank you so much. What about group 2? Okay, let's give them a round of applause, everyone. What about group 3? Group 4? Okay, let's give ourselves a very nice applause, everyone. One, two, three. One, two, three. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Okay. Okay, everyone, how was the activity? It was fun, it was great. How was the activity in terms of deciding on the right communication media for each situation? Yes, Richard? Uh-huh. Very good. Let's give Richard a round of applause, everyone. Okay, next question. Why is it important to consider the nature of the message and audience when selecting a communication medium? Yes, Jade, you may stand. Okay, very good. Let's give Jade a round of applause, everyone. Last question. Did your group face any challenges in agreeing in which media to use, and how did you resolve them? Yes, Mishina, please stand. Okay, very good. Let's give Sheena a round of applause, everyone. Thank you for cooperating. Now let's move on for our discussion, which is media richness theory. Very good, everyone. MRT or media richness theory categorizes channels based on their ability to convey cues, provide feedback, support personalization, and use natural language by Daft and Lingo in 1980s. So that's the definition. And also, the theory abstracts real world communication experiences into structured concepts to make comparisons and predictions possible. Am I clear, everyone? Okay, now let's read with me. Let's go move forward on core dimensions of MRT. So, information richness, the abstract measure of a medium's ability to convey meaningful, nuanced information through four dimensions. So, we have four dimensions in of MRT. So, first, multiple cue availability. Please read with me. Transmitting verbal, which words, nonverbal are facial expressions, tone, body language, and contextual cues. Second dimension, immediate feedback. Speed of response, please read with me, and ability to clarify misunderstandings in real time situation. Third dimension, personal focus. Capacity to tailor messages to individuals and build emotional connection. Now let's move forward to the last dimension, which is the natural language use. Ability to use conversational, unstructured language rather than formal codes. So that's it for the four dimensions of MRT. Now let's move forward into primary types of informational problems or situational characteristics. So first we have two. First, equivocality, defined as the degree of ambiguity or uncertainty in a message. So how easy or hard it is to interpret correctly. So we have here examples that relevant to Filipino context. For example, there is a high equivocality, explaining why a barangay project was delayed. So it could be caused by multiple factors involved, potential for misunderstanding. Next is the low equivocality, announcing the date of a town fiesta. It is clear and straightforward information. It emphasizes that messages with high equivocality require more cues and feedback to be understood. Now let's move forward for the uncertainty. The next primary uncertainty defined as the lack of information needed to make a decision or understand a situation. Uncertainty is about not having enough information, while equivocality is about having information that can be interpreted in multiple ways. Another example of uncertainty is a student unsure about college admission requirements faces uncertainty. A student who receives conflicting information about requirements faces equivocality. So again, that's it for the two primary. Now let's move on for the lean media versus rich media. So, first is the lean media. Definition: channels with low richness. They carry few cues allowed to no immediate feedback. And are best for simple, clear messages. For example, there for the lean media is including text messages, emails, posters, social media updates, and formal memos. Now let's move on for the rich media. It is the channels with high richness. Compared to lean, it is its high richness. They carry multiple cues, allow immediate feedback, and are best for complex, ambiguous, or emotionally sensitive messages. So we have here an examples. For example, there is a face-to-face meetings, video calls like Zoom or Messenger video, phone calls, and group discussions. Note, class, that richness is a continuum, not a strict either or category. Some channels fall in the middle. For example, there is a voice note combines some auditory cues but no visual cues, and feedback is delayed. So that's it for our discussion for today for the media richness theory. Any question, everyone? None so far. That's good to hear. Now let's have an activity again. This is called scenario card. Each group will be given two detailed real-world scenario cards. Instruction: for each scenario, groups will number one, identify the level of equivocality. What are those? High and low. Second instruction, select the most appropriate media. Could be more messages, leads. Number three, consider contextual factors. For example, access to technology, cultural norms around communication in the Philippines. Am I clear? Okay, that influenced their choice. So, choose one representative to pick a scenario. So this, I will paste the scenarios here, scenario A and scenario B. Are you ready? Okay, now let's go to your corresponding groups, respective groups, and discuss and also brainstorm your ideas. You may now start choosing. I'll give you 5 minutes, everyone. Class, are you listening? Okay. Are you all done? That's good to hear. So, since you're all done, you may now present your ideas. Group 1, uh-huh. You choose scenario B. Okay, very good. Okay, that's good to hear. Okay, group 2. Okay, that's great. What about group 3? Okay, group 4. Okay, let's give ourselves a round of applause, everyone. You all got the correct answer. So, here question since you all listened and understood our lesson for today. So, first question is why does media richness theory is important nowadays? Yes, Miss Rialine, please stand. Okay, very good. Let's give Rialine a round of applause, please. Okay, next question. How does media richness theory, especially as a student, how does media richness theory helps us every day? Yes, Miss Debbie? Uh-huh. Okay, very good. Yes. Okay, thank you so much. Now let's give them a round of applause, especially Debbie. Okay, thank you everyone. Okay, since we're done with our activity, let's have another activity, everyone. This is an individual quick quiz. So I'm going to paste here the question. Get one half sheet of paper and write down your answers. Yes, 2 to 3 questions. 2 to 3 sentences. every answers. Okay, are you done? Not yet? Okay. Another 2 minutes, I'll give you. Okay, that's it. Now pass your paper at front. So that's it, everyone. Any question? Okay, none so far. Okay, let us all stand for a closing prayer. Yes, Miss J, can you please lead the closing prayer? Amen. So that's it, everyone. Thank you for listening. Thank you and see you tomorrow.